The PeerSpectives Roundtable System from the Edward Lowe Foundation, helping you take your company to the next level.
When you're at the top, you're it. It seems like there's no place to turn for advice.
I'm always agonizing over how to handle productive yet difficult employees.
My company is through the startup phase. Now, do I add services or do I just focus in our core business?
Hello, I'm Jim Grulich. Running a business in today's fast-paced world takes versatility and a combination of skills and knowledge. Often, business owners who are building their businesses will encounter challenges that they have never faced before. Tough decisions involve business associates, family and employees, and important ideas about culture, customers, and the direction of the company. Decisions like these are constantly putting stress on the owner and the company. To manage this stress and the opportunity to gain an advantage, business owners are turning to their most trusted source, their peers. Interacting with a number of peers in a roundtable setting has turned into a powerful tool, a learning tool that can give them critical information they need, in the words of Michael Gerber, to work on their company rather than just in their company. Here is a glimpse into the workings of a roundtable using the PeerSpectives learning system. You'll see why it is such an effective educational resource.
Before I joined the Roundtable group, it felt like all of my issues were unique, that I was on my own island. When I joined the Roundtable group, I had peers that I could share my experiences with.
The best use of my time is keeping my business growing, and whatever that takes. And in this case, it was taking some of these ideas that I learned that I hadn't thought of before and was able to apply them directly back to my business.
The key to successful roundtables is the structure, consistency, and confidentiality of regular meetings. In a roundtable conducted with the PeerSpectives learning system, a trained facilitator uses formal protocols to control the proceedings, resulting in a balanced discussion that is not dominated by any one issue or individual. The structure brings consistency to the quality and timeliness of the topics. This doesn't just happen naturally. It requires a conscious effort by all members of the group to adhere to the protocols.
We've been using this process for about a year. And at first, the protocol really seemed rigid and complicated. We gave it a try, and then the conversations really got much better.
What really impressed me when I first got involved in this process was how productive the groups really are.
So how does the group choose which issue gets discussed when there are so many possibilities swirling around the table? The structure for the roundtable process works this way. First, each member has up to 3 minutes to update the group on a pressing issue. This process gets all the tough issues out on the table.
Right now, I'm facing a significant issue that I feel I've run out of options. He's not coexisting well with the other managers.
Next, the issues are ranked according to their importance and urgency. Through this process, 1 or 2 major issues will emerge and become the focus of the group discussion. An in-depth presentation on the issue is made. This is followed by a round or 2 of questions to help the group fully understand the issue. The use of clarifying questions under the watchful eye of the facilitator is an effective method for zoning in on the real issue.
David, I heard you say that you actually promoted Mike several different times, and I'm wondering what part of this problem do you feel responsible for?
After clarifying the issue, the other members are encouraged to offer their own experiences. This is another structured approach within the roundtable format that allows members to speak only from a position of experience.
I'd like to share a similar experience. A few years ago, I hired my sister to come and work with my company.
One important aspect of the roundtable protocol is a firm adherence to the group's ground rules and guidelines. A group-selected timekeeper makes sure no one speaks beyond their allotted time, and a process monitor helps remind people to speak from experience rather than give advice.
In my experience, you should just get rid of the deadbeat and start fresh.
Manal, excuse me, when speaking from experience, please remember to not give advice to David regarding the issue.
Okay, I did have a deadbeat once. and I brought it into management and finance and project coordinator.
The biggest thing I noticed by participating in the Roundtable group was a change in myself. I didn't feel so isolated. I knew there were other individuals out there that were facing the same experience as I was. One of the byproducts of a Roundtable group is accountability, meeting month after month with the same peers that can help you make better decisions in your business and hold you accountable for making the decisions. At this stage of my company, it's really not about the money. It's about how best do I use my own time resource to make better decisions and to be accountable for those decisions. The Roundtable group is a key component of that.
We weren't talking about my business in particular. We weren't talking about my specific issues, but the dialogue and the exchange was very, very beneficial. And in fact, I went back to my company and shared some of the things I learned in that exchange.
Groups are made up of business owners from non-competing companies. They typically meet for half-day sessions and cover at least 2 separate issues and presentations in that time. As you have heard from a few of the participants, these peer roundtables provide a highly effective forum for second-stage business owners to tap into each other's wealth of experiences and then take those experiences back to their companies. We hope you have a better understanding of the Roundtable process and how it can help you benefit from the group genius that lies around the table. The Edward Lowe Foundation provides a comprehensive training system, complete with printed materials, online support, and facilitator training to give your group the best possible chance of success. For more information about the PeerSpectives Roundtable system, please contact the following organization, which is making the program available in your area.